Shalom Akim, your brother Kanan back at it again. Start by again, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace, citation to the elect, teaching and preaching His truth and in sincerity and in His purity. Okay, I'm going to tie this lesson, every eye shall see Him. All right. Start off with the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, He cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. All kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Aman. Okay, so when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's coming with what? The clouds. Clouds is a representation of the chariots. Okay, he said all kindreds of the earth, okay, meaning all tribes of the earth shall wail, meaning they shall scream, cry, because they know that's the time of judgment. All right, let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24. I believe it was in verse. Book of Matthew, chapter 24. Let's start at verse 27. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay, so when Yahweh Shai returns, he's returning. He's coming out of lightning from the east. He's coming from the east. Okay, and then he's gonna be traveling from there in great glory, okay, of the chariots. He's going to be traveling in chariots, UFOs, who you people and you call UFOs, are the chariots of Israel, okay, vehicles of salvation for the elect. All right. For whosoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. All right. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. All right, and that's the nuclear missiles, are the stars. Okay, it's gonna block out the moon and the sun. All right. And then when they're being shot off, it's gonna create earthquake. Okay, from the ground, it's gonna make the earth shake. All right, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Okay, and then all the tribes of the earth shall mourn. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So Yahweh Shai is coming from the fourth dimension. All right, in his angelic state. All right, and he's coming to perform judgment as well as salvation for the elect, for the men who believed and stood stiffly for his name. Okay. What is Yahweh Shai coming to do? Let's go to Isaiah 66. One moment. We got Isaiah 66, or was it? Yeah. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. This is what Yahushua is coming to do. For behold, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. All right. So Yahweh Shai is coming with the chariots, and they're going to be shooting laser beams out of the chariots. Okay. And then for by fire and by the sword, by what sword? By the nuclear missiles. That's going to be able to plead all flesh, because when the missiles hit Earth, it's going to destroy everything in its path. Okay. It's not going to miss its rank according to the book of Joel, man. Okay. Let's go to book of Isaiah 63. Who's this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? That is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, that I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Okay, so Yahushua is that one that's coming from Edom, man. Okay, dyed garments. He's gonna have blood on his garment because he's coming to perform judgment against the enemies that pierced him. All right, which were the Romans back 2,000 years ago when Yahushua is on the scene. The Romans they whooped Yahushua. Okay, they pierced him on the cross. All right, and our own people, okay, 2/3 of our people mocked, scoffed at him, and delivered him to the Romans as well. So they have a part in it. All right. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel? Because that's the bloodshed that he's gonna commit upon this earth, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Okay, verse 3, I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Because Yahushua was teaching and preaching, and people mocked and scoffed and disrespected the gospel. So the Lord saying that whosoever to disrespect the gospel is going to be put to death. And Yahushua is also in the book of Genesis as well. So let's go to that one. Then I have a precept after that. All right, the book of Genesis chapter 49 verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah. Okay, he's the ruler over Judah. All right. Nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, which is Yahushua. And unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Okay? Because everybody's going to go out and go see such power come from the sky. Binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garment in wine, and his clothes in blood of grapes. All right, and that's the much bloodshed Yahushua is coming to do, man. He's going to deliver his elect, okay? All right, and then he's going to destroy the sinners. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk, because he's going to be so angry. Now let's prove that by going back into the book of Revelation chapter 1. Verse 8. I am Alpha, which means the beginning, and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord Yahushua, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty. Okay, he was Adam. Okay, he is Yahushua when he was here 2,000 years ago, and he's to come as an angelic being in great glory. Now let's prove that. Book of Isaiah chapter 47. Let's start at verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the ribs, because he's making the enemies bare, man. Okay, for all their wickedness that they have done upon the earth. Okay, with their unrighteous decrees. Okay. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Who? Esau, Edom. Who's that coming from? Edom. Okay. Thy nakedness